Hello friends, welcome to my channel Healthy Lifestyle Along with Yoga. Today I am going to tell you about the dietary fiber. Before going into this detail, let us know that what is dietary fiber. So dietary fiber, which is also called roughage or bulk, is a part of the plant food that your body can't break down or use. That means your body can break down your dietary fiber or use. Now it is possible that to argue dietary fiber should be regarded as fourth macronutrient because it is so vital for our health. Now fiber is broken down and absorbed by your body fats, protein and carbohydrates. Instead, it is saying mostly whole as it goes through your stomach, then small intestine and colon before leaving to your body via excretion. Now digestive system, I have just posted one video before this. You should go through it, how it is been done, so that you will get to know and you will be understanding what I am saying right now here. Now also dietary fiber comprises mainly of structural components of the plant cell wall. Now most dietary fibers are made up of polysaccharides, which we can't break down. Now what is polysaccharide? Now, polysaccharides are made up of more than 10 monosaccharides units. These are most complex carbohydrates. Now they are like a huge chain of sugar bits. The most important polysaccharides are such as starch, glycogen and dietary fiber, which is right now I am telling you. Now what is monosaccharide? Now, monosaccharides contain single or mono sugar saccharides molecules and are rarely found freely in nature. So monosaccharides are simplest types of carbohydrates, you can say, and cannot be broken down into smaller sugar, and by ordinary chemical reactions, just like splitting a single bit into two half of bits is very difficult. So they are also building blocks from which the carbohydrates in the subsequent categories like disaccharides, oligosaccharides and polysaccharides are constructed by joining them together through the chemical bonds. Just like adding more bits to a necklace creates a longer necklace, right? So like that you can understand. Now come back to the topic. Now why can't we break down the fiber? The reason is that the starch is made up of long chain of glucose molecules connected via alpha bonds. But in case of fiber, it is made up of long chain of glucose molecules connected by beta bonds. And because human body does not have enzymes that can break beta bonds, fiber cannot be broken down and absorbed. Now nutrient absorption, if you can say, so one disadvantage of dietary fiber is regards to absorption of micronutrients. Dietary fiber may inhibit the absorption of certain vitamins and minerals. However, inhibitory effect seems to be confined only to the insoluble fiber component. Now soluble fiber on the other hand has been shown to promote the absorption of magnesium, calcium, iron and zinc. Now you come to the classification part, which is this one. So first part is soluble dietary fibers. What is that? Now soluble dietary fiber dissolves easily in water and gets broken down into colon to make a gel-like substance. Now after which it is digested by bacteria in a large intestine. Then soluble fibers are fermentable. There release gases and short chain fatty acids such as acetate, propionate and butyrate. Now these gases are a byproduct and which we experience as flatulence, whereas the short chain fatty acids are absorbed into the bloodstream and have various physical effects on health, including reducing inflammation, improving insulin sensitivity and providing energy for colon cells. Also soluble fiber provides 2 kilocalorie per gram as a calorie intake when it is fermented by gut bacteria present in the colon and must therefore be ideally considered into the total calorie calculations. Now functions of it: first is lowering fat absorption and helping weight management. That is the first part. How it is done? As a thick sprayed out gel, soluble fiber blocks fats that would otherwise be digested and absorbed. So that's how it is helping the managing weight. Second is you're lowering cholesterol. Now some cholesterol from food can't be broken down and digested because soluble fiber. Soluble fiber has potential to gradually reduce blood cholesterol levels or the quantity of free cholesterol. After that, stabilizing blood sugar or glucose levels. Soluble fiber also slows down the digestion of your other nutrients like carbohydrates. In the same way, it stops fats from being absorbed. This means that meals with soluble fiber are less likely to cause sharp spike in your blood sugar and may even stop them from happening. Alright. Then reducing the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Regular consumption of soluble fiber may minimize the risk of heart disease and circulatory problems because it lowers cholesterol levels, stabilizes blood sugar levels, and reduces fat absorption. After that, feeding healthy gut bacteria. That means some soluble fiber-rich foods feed gut bacteria as it is fermentable in the colon, so it helps the bacteria to thrive longer. Then, improve bowel movement. It fights constipation by adding weight to stools and diarrhea by increasing the gut microflora. Then, increase viscosity. Viscosity refers to the thickness of the gel that is formed when soluble fiber attracts water. The gel is thick and sticky, which slows down your movement in the GI tract, giving the feeling of satiety. Now, sources like I have written here, these are the sources of it, which includes your psyllium husk, garlic, black beans, sweet potatoes, broccoli, turnip, pears, then kidney beans, figs, carrots, apples, guavas, oats, flax seeds. These are sources. Then come to your insoluble fiber. The insoluble fiber does not dissolve in water and is left intact as food moves through your gastrointestinal tract. Since it is not digested, insoluble fiber is not a source of calories. Insoluble fiber physically fills up space in stomach and intestines, furthering the sensation of being full. Insoluble fiber is not fermentable and doesn't help the gut microbiota. Now functions. Now preventing constipation. First function is that one. So as a indigestible material, insoluble fiber sits in gastrointestinal tract and sticks to other byproducts of digestion that are ready to be formed into the stool. Its presence speeds up the movement and processing of waste adds bulk to the stools and help prevent constipation. Then lowering the risk of diverticular disease. By preventing constipation and intestinal blockages, insoluble fiber helps reduce the risk of developing small folds and hemorrhoids in the colon. It may also reduce the risk of colon cancer. Now sources. So these are the sources, which includes your whole wheat flour, wheat bran, nuts, beans, cauliflower, green beans, potatoes. Then you come to the resistant starch. What is resistant starch? Is a form of starch that is also considered to be an insoluble fiber since it is resistant to digestion due to the presence of your beta bonds, and it is fermented by gut bacteria and also called prebiotic. Now, moreover, consumption of foods with resistant starch helps to control blood glucose level, managing weight and maintain healthy colon. It is available in unripe bananas, cooked starches, whole grains, and many other sources as well. Now come to gut microbiota. What is that? There are billions of microorganisms or bacteria living within our human body. They are collectively known as microbiome. Now, although most of them are beneficial, when out of balance, they might be dangerous. Now, human digestive systems are home to a variety of microbes called gut microbiota, which includes your bacteria and archaea. A crucial aspect of gut microbiota is to preserve gut health by digesting your dietary fiber to produce short-chain fatty acids. And major short-chain fatty acids produced are acetate, propionate, and butyrate. Now come to prebiotic, probiotic, and symbiotics. Now, what is probiotics? The term probiotic derived from the Greek word meaning for life and used to define living non-pathogenic organisms which have a beneficial effect on hosts. Probiotics are live bacteria and yeast which are usually present naturally in fermented foods or added to naturally occurring foods. It can also be taken as a food supplement. The most commonly consumed and studied by probiotics are bifidobacterium and lactobacillus. And probiotics should be given orally in significant doses or with meals in specific situations such as following antibiotics treatments or where they are likely to be damaged. So probiotics are, you can say, live bacteria, and sources will be yogurt, fresh cheese, paneer, idlis, pickle, buttermilk, kombucha, kefir, sauerkraut. So these are sources of probiotic. Now come to prebiotics. What are those? Prebiotics, you can say, are food for bacteria. Prebiotics are non-digestible dietary carbohydrates that have a positive impact on the host by promoting the growth of activity of one or few specific bacteria in the colon, which enhances human health. Alright. Now, when prebiotics are digested, they help in production of short-chain fatty acids. This acts as a food for gut microbiota and promote their growth. Probiotics are not live microbes but substance that is used by host microbiota to impart a health benefit. So all probiotics are in dietary fibers, but all dietary fibers are not probiotics. You need to remember that also. Now the sources. So sources, you can say, such as apples, bananas, barley, berries, cocoa, flax seeds, garlic, green vegetables, legumes like peas and beans, oats, onions, tomatoes, soybeans, whole grains. These are sources of prebiotics. Now come to symbiotic. What is that? You can say combination of prebiotic and probiotic. So symbiotics contain a mixture of prebiotics and probiotics. Combining probiotic and prebiotic foods on a plate offers us the best benefits. By combining these two, we are maximizing the benefits of consumed probiotics and impact of cultured foods, both which may help us achieve better gut health. Now, eating fermented foods alongside soluble fiber has been a custom for centuries. For example, you can say as yogurt with granola or muesli, then paneer stir fry with beans, then smoothies with fruit sorts, seeds, like that. Now, how we can increase dietary fiber without increase of too many of calories? Now, practically it's very difficult because most of our dietary fibers are carbohydrates. Now, increasing dietary fibers inadvertently increases the carbohydrates and therefore calories. So there are few ways we can increase the dietary fiber without shooting the calories, such as add psyllium husk or increase the quantity of green leafy vegetables, increase the consumption of melon and watery fruits like watermelon and oranges, increase the quantity of gourd vegetables. So such as bottle gourd, you can say, or any other gourd vegetables. So that's all folks for today about your dietary fiber. So if you like my video, please do subscribe to my channel, like it, share it, comment it, and don't forget to press the bell button so that whenever I post a new video over here, you'll get the notification of it immediately. So thank you so much for being with me till the video with patience. Thank you so much for your love and support. We'll meet with another video with another interesting topic. Thank you so much.